Don't violate the conditions we put forth. I'm giving you a lawyer. There's no excuse. You violate these conditions, I'm gonna light you up.
He's hearing voices, like just, I guess, is like a CYA kind of situation, but we have something on record saying he is competent, but my understanding is today he may not be competent. That's why we're filing, that's why defense wants the motion for competency.
And Judge, my only issue is that, great, we can send them there. How do we know that they're protected though?
Protected.
Right, what if he lets loose in another behavioral center in the MHMRA place?
That's the thing, Judge. I can't. We could talk to him. We can inquire as to why he missed those court dates. I think you'll see where I'm coming from. That's not relevant to these cases. It's a failed to ID and it's an assault. Him missing the court date. If we just talk to him.
No.
Don't want to.
If I let him out to the MHMRA, the Harris Center, what's to say he doesn't go and beat everybody up there?
Yeah, I get it. I can't guarantee that. I get it, Judge. I get it, but I'm trying to get him some help, you know?
I get
30 days in jail is not the help, you know?
Mr. Bueno.
Yes, sir.
How are you? How's jail?
Yeah, jail been all right.
Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, for once.
Tell me again.
Once.
Come closer. Come to the bar. I can't hear you.
One.
Correct. For what though?
No, just
The assault.
assault. Yeah.
You know what happened with the assault as to why you got arrested?
I was in a mental health hospital.
And then what happened?
Judge.
No, he's getting it. You're doing great, Mr. Bueno. You're doing fantastic.
Judge, this may go into.
Well, my point is that
I got hungry, and I asked the lady, I asked the guy for some food.
Judge, this is going in.
Okay, Mr. Bueno, your lawyer here, Mr. Laredo, wants to get you into the Harris Center to get you help. My fear is that if we do that, another assault will occur. And I do not want that to happen. The reason you are here is because no self-control. You must exercise self-control. Do you understand?
Sure.
That's why you were in jail. Because when you get angry, you start going like this. And that's not what we do. Do you understand? How do I know if we take you to the Harris Center that it's not going to happen again?
I wasn't on my medicine at the time. I guess taking my medicine will help me to stay in self-control.
Are you taking it now? You're not taking your medication now?
Because I don't know which way to how to get my medicine.
Can we get him into medical or something so we can get him to the medicine that he needs?
Judge, my understanding is that based on what I have access to, he's on something. They're prescribing something, Risperdal, I think.
Let me see.
From what I'm able to check on. What I saw. So he's on something, to my understanding.
Possibly on 5 medicine. 5 different medicines.
Judge, and this is one of those cases where I don't want to say too much, you know, but
We're here as,
schizophrenia pops up and so much on his history, Judge. For years, it's been popping up, and so it's. The only reason I say that, I'm trying to get him some help, Judge. I mean,
Mr. Bueno, I want to get you into the Harris Center, but I want the people at the Harris Center protected. I don't want you to do anything like what happened at the other place. Do you understand? I will give you one chance, but if you fail me again, you will be stuck with me in jail for a long time. I will only release him to the Harris Center. And we need to know that when you speak to the people at the Harris Center, that he knows that they know about the tendencies so that they are protected as well.
so if I could just give you an update on why I'm proposing this, Judge. I did this in court maybe 3 weeks ago. The way this happened was, it was kind of the same situation where he needed help. I get in contact with somebody in the MAC. They tell me supposedly there's different programs or stuff. I explain to them what's needed. They make it happen with the Harris Center. We release him directly to the Harris Center, and then he gets his help. And then,
I'm okay with that.
okay. And,
But like I said, only if he gets released to them and they pick him up and they take him directly there.
right, that's what we were able to do last time, and that'd be the expectation this time.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll it to what's today, Wednesday?
So
Friday?
perhaps reach out to Brad Morris so that we can get into like a mental health PTI or perhaps something like that to that caliber, not necessarily a PTI or however they want to craft it. I don't care, but that they release him directly to the Harris Center.
Okay. I think Bell's kind of on board depending on what they say, but I'll keep working to that.
Judge, I think we should hold off on the PR bond until we have something set in stone.
Oh,
I'm not giving them a PR bond today, of course.
I thought that was,
No.
I thought that was the direction we were going.
No,
no.
nope. Not until I know
Yeah,
where
sure.
we signed the document
Sure.
and we have a releasing document to the actual Harris Center.
Yeah.
That's only until that.
My only concerns were, once I can file the order, but basically the Harris Center will just say, we don't have a basis. to hold.
We're not ready yet.
Yeah,
Not
so,
ready. It's too premature.
And that's where I'm
That's the route.
yeah, that's where I'm getting in contact with Max, shredding everything up, so I have answers for you guys, and with the idea that he's
Sure.
gonna be taken care of over there, and I'll come back with you guys, but everybody's on board, it seems like, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Bueno, self-control.
Yes, self-control. I'm gonna try to learn to do that. Self-control.
That's why everybody's in jail, because they have no self-control.
Start doing that self-control.
Good. Good things will happen then.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Judge, thank you for the opportunity.
Reach over this way. Yeah, you got 2 cups, reach around.
I got no pain, Mom. It doesn't reach. I got mine.
There you go.
Too short. I feel like
That's not gonna work.
Can you bring it around?
He can't move his arm enough to sign it without it being behind him.
So what we can do is we can print it out and take it to him later.
Yeah, so,
All right. Come on.
or come on over this way in front of the judge real quick. That way. you can have- Here.
Okay.
That way.
Here?
Yes.
Mr. Bueno, good morning.
Sir, how you doing, sir?
Everything is going great for you. You sound great. You're able to answer our questions. It's great. Do you know why?
Because I've been in jail and I've been eating right and doing exercise and watching TV and just taking life one step at a time.
And you're taking the medication.
You're taking my medication and just what I really need daily.
That needs to continue when you get out.
Huh?
That needs to continue
Yeah,
when you get out.
yeah, I'm gonna try, my lawyer said he's gonna try to give me a paperwork, with phone number, with group home. I get a check every month, and I would like to go to group home and get my medicine and continue to see psychiatrist and get myself better, more better.
If you ever have problems, you can come back to us here in court and we can find a social worker to help you.
Okay.
Good things happen when you take the medication. When you stop, it spirals out of control.
Sure.
If you can't find a place to get the medication, come back to us here and we can try to help you. But you
I can come ask for help with you.
come back here to court and we will help you try to get a social worker to get some kind of medication for you.
Sure.
You have to continue to take it.
I will try real hard to finally go to a place and he can help me to get my medication every day.
Get Ricardo's number. You can call Ricardo. He can get a hold of us that we can try to help you.
Okay. Ricardo?
I'm gonna give you my contact info.
Okay.
When you get out, text me.
Yes, sir.
You have to continue to take it.
Yes, sir. I will, sir. I will. I'm taking my medicine every day. Sure.
You now are charged with an assault and failure to identify oneself to a peace officer. You have worked an amazing deal where they're going to dismiss the assault in exchange for your plea on the failure to ID.
Okay.
They're offering you 3 days in jail. We're giving you credit for the 11 that you've done.
Okay.
This will go on your record. It's going to be there forever. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail if you pick up any more cases.
Okay.
So be very careful. Self-control,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right?
Sir.
Self-control.
Relax and chill.
That's why you're here,
Yes, yes. Sir.
right?
Yes, sir. I use self-control. I need to get my medicine so I can say self-control and control everything and be know what I'm doing. Don't lose it. Stay focused.
If you get upset, walk the other way.
Yeah, I would do that. Now I know what to do.
You're
Thank you.
giving up the right to a trial,
Yeah.
right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. These are your rights that you have to give up to plead guilty.
Yeah, I plead guilty, sir.
Understand, once you plead guilty, you can never undo this. You're stuck with this forever. If you're not a citizen, there's also immigration consequences. They can deport you, exclude you from the country, deny you naturalization, but you're a citizen. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I was born here, you said.
I will take your plea. I will find you guilty. I will sentence you to the agreement. Mr. Bueno, good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Self-control.
Yes, sir. I will self-control. I will control myself.
Good luck, Mr. Bueno.
Yes, sir. Take care, Judge.
Take care. Okay, yes, ma'am. Thanks. Okay. Good morning, Ms. Gilardoni.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
How's jail? I guess we're not getting your attention. Come on up to the bar. I guess we're still not getting your attention.
Yes, sir.
So you now stand charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
Counselors, keep it down, please.
We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Just so you know, you're not here alone. Look on the screen up there. That's Greg. He's been appointed to represent you. So you do have a lawyer with you today.
On April 6th, officer was live by the complainant who stated that the now defendant was walking on the north side of the street. The complainant stated that she was walking with a male friend when the now defendant came from behind and began a conversation with the male. Complainant stated she didn't know the defendant, and complainant stated that her male friend left and the defendant turned to the complainant and stated, quote, "I'm going to drag you down the street," end quote. They got into a verbal altercation where the defendant grabbed the complainant by the hair, threw her to the ground and drug her on the concrete floor, then stomped on her head once. Complainant stated she felt pain, had a not an early bruise forming on the left side of her head that the officer was able to observe, an abrasion to her left knee that was bleeding.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I don't know if you're going to get out, but if you do, I'm ordering you under home confinement. You are not allowed out for any reason. Do you understand? I'm also going to put a GPS monitor so I know where you are at all times. I'm ordering you not to be in possession of weapons and not to have contact with any of the complaining witnesses.
That's all I do for this country. Yes, sir. Thank you. The nation, matter of fact.
You're done.
I
You're done.
appreciate that,
You're
sir.
done.
Thank you.
You're done.
No, probably not. I'm good, Your Honor.
Gilardoni,
It might be on your.
Gilardoni with the G. So you want to go ahead and have her evaluated, Greg?
Yeah, I could do that.
Can't hurt.
Let me make a note. I'll do the paperwork tomorrow when I'm down there. Do you want to do a longer reset then, Judge, if I file the?
You have to do 30 days. Yeah,
So let's do like 31 since I'm gonna file it tomorrow, 31 or 32.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I don't know if a $2,500 bond is sufficient, man.
I don't know that she'll
A little
make it.
bit higher.
She was on docket last time, so I don't know that she'll make it, Your Honor.
Okay.
Because she's been there, I think, a week, so.
Yeah, you ready? We have another rain.
Okay,
Ready?
thank you, Judge.
Thanks, Greg. You're the best. Hey, Luis,
Yeah.
we need your help with something.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Oh, man, fantastic.
Just want me to call up the Spanish?
Yeah, please.
So you can come on 15, Nunes. You can call your client so I can give her a register.
Is that him? Is that him? Luis, do you mind helping us out, please?
Yes.
Solamente mi respuesta, por favor, y le contestan en español nada más.
Or Jason Nunes?
Jason Núñez.
Mr. Nunes, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
Nombrado para representarlo, señor.
On April 15th,
El 15 de abril,
officers were dispatched to a family violence call.
a un llamado de violencia familiar.
The complainant and the
En la que
defendant
el
are
y el
married
acusado son
and share a
casados
child.
y comparten un hijo.
Defendant slapped the
El acusado
complainant on the right side of her face,
querellante en el lado derecho de su
causing
cara,
pain.
causándole dolor.
When the complainant grabbed the
El querellante
defendant's
le
shirt,
agarró la camisa del-
the defendant grabbed the
del
complainant's
acusado,
right hand
le agarró la
and
mano
bit her,
derecha
causing
de la-
pain.
El querellante la mordió causándole dolor.
Mr. Nunes, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Are you a United States citizen?
No.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
Eso sin permiso. Perdón?
Con permiso.
With permission.
I don't know if you are or not. You could be the Queen of England. I wouldn't
Puede ser
know
usted
any
la reina
different.
de Inglaterra. yo
The
no
only thing I'm
sabría.
telling you
Sabría.
is that if you go to jail and your papers aren't in order and immigration finds you, they will put a detainer on you. You will remain in custody until immigration is done with you, which is usually about 9 months.
meses.
I do show that he was
Sí,
arrested in
demostró que fue
2023
arrestado
for
en
an alien
2023
invisibility.
por extranjero inadmisible.
So that was a federal case.
No, it's just that he was, I don't know
Solo que él
what the
fue-
circumstances were, but just that he was arrested due to the alien invisibility part
Debido a la
statute, but
parte
there was no charge.
inadmisible, no
Just that he was
a acción, nomás fue arrestado.
You've already had one contact. If you come into this country illegally, it's a minimum of 5 years in federal prison. I would be very careful, Mr. Nunes. Don't violate the conditions I put on you now. Otherwise, I will put you in jail. And if you're unlucky enough, you're going to be there for an extremely long time. I am now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness and not to be in possession of any weapons.
protección de armas.
Protective order was issued on the 16th of this month. I would get to know it because if you violate that court order, the state can and will file a violation of protective order. And that's one of the worst cases you can pick up.
Esa es una de las peores casos que podría obtener usted.
Do you understand?
¿Entendió, señor?
Sí, perfecto.
Yes, perfect.
How old are you?
¿Qué edad tienes?
33 años.
33 years of age.
What do you do for a living,
¿A
sir?
qué se dedica? ¿En qué trabaja?
En Dix hago delivery.
En deliveries. I do deliveries. ¿En qué dijo primero?
Delivery, sí.
Oh, delivery.
You don't drive, do you?
No maneja, ¿no?
Sí, yo tengo
Solo mire el juez, por favor. Yes, I do. I have a
You
license.
don't have a Texas driver license, do you?
A conducir de Texas, ¿no?
Sí, sí.
Yes, I do.
Can you run his license? please? If you have a license and you can
La
drive,
licencia de
as
Texas
long as you have liability insurance.
tiene seguro básico de automóvil.
I only show a DPS number, but.
Yeah.
That's not the number I have. And I'm gonna run this separately. Give me one moment.
What do you do? So how much money do you make a month?
¿Cuánto gana aproximadamente por mes, señor? Solo mira el juez. Procure por mirarlo a él.
Estimado de 1,200.
Approximately around 1,200.
How many children do you have?
¿Cuántos hijos tiene usted?
2.
Two.
You make 1,200 a month or per week?
1,200 por mes o por
Every
semana.
other week?
Hagamos por
Excuse me. Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer,
¿Puede
sir?
solicitar por un abogado de oficio para que le ayude con este caso?
Sí, freaking es gratis. Me puede ayudar.
Yes, free one that can help me.
I found.
Don't violate the conditions we put forth. I'm giving you a lawyer. There's no excuse. You violate these conditions, I'm gonna light you up.
Okay.
You understand?
¿Usted entiende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
I found out what it was, is we don't have this AKA of Dyson. The way it's spelled in our system is DASON, but this one has a DAISON. That license is valid if that is a true AKA.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. So for now, I'm gonna have you fill out an application for a lawyer. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, and then we'll have you talk to someone here momentarily, sir.
Y hágase aquí. You want him to go in there?
We'll first assign a reset, and then we'll have.